Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is a Rababiah coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Start of Civil Unrest. I got this quick clip that was on TikTok, and it was talking about the Venezuelan gangs that's in Colorado and how they took over an apartment complex, and before this happened, a lot of people was wondering how the government is allowing these people to just walk into the country, and none of them are being checked or anything like that. The scriptures talk about things happening, civil unrest, the fall of the society. And, this is the beginning of it. You can tell through the scriptures that very soon there's going to be something big that happens. Before I play this video, I want to read a quick scripture. I want to go to Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for the day is great, so that none like it. It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So this is the time that's coming is Jacob's trouble. And the Lord said that we'll be saved out of it. It's going to be a bad time. It's going to be a lot of things happening as far as the food, and we're going to be fighting against one another, and these people know it, and they're actually setting the stage for this to happen, and you'll see from this quick clip, you're going to see how they're setting the stage for it to be a civil war or civil unrest. Let me let this play. Check this out.
Colorado, there's a Venezuelan gang that has taken over 2 apartments.
Go back and watch that video, but basically that gang lives 10 minutes from my house and I drive past there every day. So we're going to go and look at the apartment building that they took over. If you watch that video, he said a Venezuelan gang has taken over an Aurora, Colorado apartment building. So they've basically extorted the landlords. Now they're charging their own tenants. They have their own security. As soon as somebody moves out, they move another, Venezuelan gang member basically in there. Of course, I'm not going to say their name. If you live in Colorado, you can go see the building for yourself. But it's ridiculous. They've reached out to law enforcement. They've reached out to the FBI. They've reached out to the marshals, and nobody can do nothing because simply they're scared. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. They have their guns walking around. They got everything. So we're gonna go see. I'll drive past it.
Wow.
That's the start. Y'all already know where I'm at. There it is. And basically they already charged like $1,000 a month for a 2-bedroom is like $1,500 a month. So that already tells you how bad it is. But they own all this. And you can see all these people out here chilling on their cars, making calls. Mind you, this apartment building has like well over 500 units and they're all occupied. All of them. I love y'all. I can't believe I'm doing this. So yes, I don't know like what awareness there is to spread, but the fact that this is going on, and there's nothing we can do about it, and law enforcement is just as scared about it, that should tell you something. So, they charge whatever they want to charge. They have security. They have everybody. So it's just ridiculous to think about.
Wow.
In Aurora, Colorado, there's...
Wow. I want to go. Esau is the end of the society, and the society is going to fall. Let me go to that real quick. I'm going to go to 2 Ezra chapter 6. I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting of cinder of times, and when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it to follow. So this is a perfect example of this society is becoming the end. Esau is the end of this society, and this is what's happening. This society is starting to crumble, and the Lord's telling you that, it also, I'm going to go to, Esau has a time of rule, and his time is coming to an end. And when his time is up, his time is up. I want to go to Job chapter 14, verse 4. It says, Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing that his days are determined, the number of months are with thee, and thou hast appointed a bounds that he cannot pass. So once his time is up, which is rolling down, his time is up. And there's going to be a lot of chaos and confusion before, It's going to be lack of food, which is coming, and if they're not, what they're doing to the food is becoming where you can't even consume it and get any nutrients from it. But these storehouses are going to be closed up because there's not going to be any food in. Let's go to that. Let's go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 6. I'm going to start at 22. It says, suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. A trumpet shall give a sound which every man heareth, and they shall be afraid. They shall suddenly be afraid. And at that time friends shall fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountain shall stand still. And in 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. So this is what's going to happen. This is where it's going to get to the boiling point, but it's already getting there. And this is the beginning of it, So what do you think is going to happen? I heard, on the radio waves that they're having a biker gang go down there to try to clear this stuff up. So it's gonna get worse. Once those people get there, what do you think is gonna happen? This is pretty much the Bible is gonna tell you. Let's go to 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. It says, for there should be some sedition among men, and invading one of another, and they should not regard their kings nor their princes. So they're talking about, when they talk about kings and princes, they're talking about the police and the judges and stuff, and the legal people, the people that's in authority. The course of their actions should stand in their own power. A man should desire to go into the city and should not be able, because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses should be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So we're looking at, this is going into great tribulation. There's going to be a lot of killing. It's going to be a lot of destruction. There's going to be a lot of evil going on very soon. The scriptures prophesied. So we have to be prepared. We have to get prepared for what's to come. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Rababiah. Shalom till next time. Shalom, Lord willing.